Welcome to Calm Your Power, an audiobook designed to guide you through stillness and strength.
Introduction to Claim Your Power, Ignite Your Drive, and Achieve Success. Welcome, dear reader, to a transformative journey in a world bustling with constant activity and distractions. It's easy to feel like a single leaf being tossed around by the wind. However, deep inside each of us lies a power waiting to be claimed, a drive ready to be ignited, leading us to success beyond our current imagination. This book, Claim Your Power, Ignite Your Drive, and Achieve Success, is your guide to unlocking that power. Imagine waking up each day with clarity of purpose, a sense of unstoppable energy, and the confidence that you can tackle any challenge life throws your way. This isn't just a dream, it is a reality you can build for yourself through this book. I aim to show how it's possible for every one of us to live our lives with passion, purpose, and a clear roadmap to personal success. Benefits of reading this book. 1. Self-discovery. This book empowers you to explore and understand your deepest desires and what truly drives you. It will help you in identifying what success means to you personally, not by society's standards, but by your unique dreams and values. 2. Creating a vision. Just as architects need a blueprint to build remarkable structures, you will learn how to create a compelling vision for your life, serving as your guiding star in every decision and action. 3. Motivation techniques. Life's journey is not always smooth. There will be times when your motivation wavers. Through practical advice and relatable examples, we'll explore strategies to maintain and boost your motivation even in the toughest times. 4. Effective goal setting. Many people talk about goals, but few understand the art and science of setting them effectively. In this book, I will guide you through setting clear, achievable, and inspiring goals that drive you toward your vision of success. 5. Overcoming barriers. You will learn how to identify the obstacles that stand in your way, whether they are external circumstances or internal doubts, and discover strategies to systematically overcome them. 6. Cultivating resilience. Success isn't just about the peaks, it's also about navigating the valleys. You will discover how to build inner resilience and strength to weather any storm that comes your way. 7. Living with purpose. Finally, you will learn how to align your day-to-day life with your greatest aspirations, ensuring every action brings you one step closer to the life you desire. By the end of Claim Your Power, Ignite Your Drive, and Achieve Success, you will not only have a detailed, actionable path toward the greatness that you are capable of achieving, but you will also carry a renewed sense of spirit, a fire within your heart to live boldly and authentically. Welcome to your journey of transformation. Dear reader, it's time to claim your power and step into the life you are meant to lead. Let's begin. Chapter 1. The awakening of purpose. In our fast-paced world, many individuals find themselves living on autopilot, moving through their daily routines without much thought or conscious direction. We wake up, go to work, follow a schedule, and rarely stop to ask ourselves why we do what we do. This is living by default, an existence shaped by others' expectations and societal norms rather than our own true desires. The journey to a fulfilled and meaningful life begins with awakening our purpose. Purpose acts like a compass, guiding us towards actions and decisions that resonate with our true selves. When we find our purpose, life becomes richer, more vibrant, and profoundly rewarding. Imagine two people standing on the beach. At dawn, both admire the sunrise, but one sees it as a simple daily occurrence, while the other is deeply moved, seeing it as a symbol of new beginnings and endless possibilities. The difference isn't in the sunrise, but in the perspective. The latter isn't just observing the sunrise, they're living it with intention and purpose, deeply connected to the world around them. Living with intention. To live with intention is to make a conscious choice every day, to pursue activities that align with our passion and values. It requires reflection and courage to examine our deepest desires and to push away the distractions that deter us from our past path. But living intentionally means we have the power to drive our lives in a direction that is most meaningful, embracing the journey of discovery. Our purpose doesn't happen overnight. It's a process of self-discovery and introspection. Here are simple exercises to help you begin your journey to awakening. 1. Reflect on joy. Take a moment to think about activities or moments in your life that bring you genuine happiness and fulfillment. What were you doing? Who were you with? What values were you honoring? These reflections can guide you toward understanding where your true interests lie. Number 2. Identify times of flow. Consider times when you were so immersed in an activity that you lost track of time. This state of flow often reveals activities that are closely tied to our purpose. 3. Ask deep questions. Regularly ask yourself introspective questions, such as, what do I want to contribute to the world? Or what legacy do I wish to leave behind? Write down your thoughts and revisit them periodically. They might evolve over time, but they will provide clarity. 4. Create a purpose statement. Draft a simple statement, capturing what you believe to be your purpose. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it should resonate with you on a personal level. Use this statement as a guiding light when making life decisions. Number 5. Seek inspiration from others. Engage with stories and individuals who inspire you, or consider those who live purpose-driven lives. Such inspirations can spark ideas about what your purpose might be. The difference purpose makes. Awakening to your purpose redefines the direction of your life. Decisions become easier because you're guided by a deeper understanding of what truly matters. Your relationships can become more profound as you share and connect over meaningful experiences. Challenges seem more manageable when you know they're part of a greater journey. Life itself becomes a thrilling adventure, not simply a series of tasks to complete. As you embark on your journey to discover and awaken your purpose, remember that this path is uniquely your own. It's there, sleeping softly within you, waiting for the moment you choose to awaken it. In choosing to live with intention, you're setting a foundation for a life filled with significance, joy, and authentic happiness. Embrace this journey and watch as your world transforms. Chapter 2. Finding Inner Strength. In the journey of life, we all face trials and tribulations. The true test, however, is how we respond to these challenges. Sometimes it feels like the world is on our shoulders, yet within each of us lies a reservoir of inner strength. This strength helps us stand firm in the storm, move mountains, and turn trials into triumphs. Understanding inner strength. Inner strength is like an unseen muscle, encouraging us to push forward even when times get tough. It's not about being invincible or never feeling fear or doubt. Rather, it's about facing these feelings with courage and resilience. It's about bouncing back from setbacks, learning from them, and emerging stronger than before. Practical ways to build mental toughness. Here are some tried and true methods to help you develop and enhance your mental toughness. 1. Understanding your why to find real strength. Know your purpose. Why do you wake up every day? What are you passionate about? By recognizing what drives you, you will find the determination to persevere. 2. Embrace failures as lessons. Setback is a setup for a comeback. Let go of the fear of failure. Mistakes are just opportunities to learn and grow. A child learning to walk will stumble countless times before taking those confident steps. Approach life's errors with the same patience and perseverance. 3. Stay present. Dwelling on the past or worrying about the future can weaken your resolve. Focus on the here and now. Practice mindfulness and take each day as it comes. When you're present, you're more equipped to face challenges head on. 4. Build positive mindset. Your thoughts have power. Train your mind to see opportunities even in adversity. Replace negative self-talk with empowering affirmations. Simply telling yourself, "I can do this," can change your perspective and alter your outcomes. Now 5. Seek support. Never underestimate the power of supportive network. Share your struggles with friends, family, or mentors. Sometimes a simple conversation can spark a breakthrough. And leaning on others doesn't mean you're weak. It means you value the collective strength. 6. Visualize success. Picture your success clearly. How does it look? How does it feel? Visualization creates a mental picture that can inspire you and keep you motivated, even when challenges seem daunting. 7. Practice self-care. Your mental resilience is tied to your overall well-being. Ensure you're getting enough rest, eating well, and finding time for activities that recharge your spirit. The importance of a positive mindset, a positive outlook, doesn't just make you happier, it also strengthens your ability to handle adversity. Imagine life's challenges as waves in an ocean. You can't stop the waves, but a positive mindset helps you become a skilled surfer, riding them with grace and ease. Drawing from real-life experiences, consider the story of Mark, who faced a major career setback when his business partner suddenly left instead of succumbing to despair. Mark chose to see this hurdle as a chance to reevaluate his goals and find new opportunities. By remembering his why and leaning on loved ones for support, he discovered untapped strength within him and revitalized his business. We all have the potential to be like Mark. Tapping into your inner strength isn't about becoming someone new. It's about realizing who you already are. Conclusion: building inner strength is a journey, not a destination. It's about consistently nurturing your resilience, believing in yourself, and approaching life's challenges with positivity and courage. Remember, when you harness your inner strength, you can overcome anything. Not because the world becomes easier, but because you become stronger and more equipped to face it. Chapter 3. Harnessing the power of belief. Belief is a mighty force. It resides within your mind, shaping your reality in ways you might not even realize. When you harness this power, you unlock the potential to transform your life, guiding your journey with intention and confidence. Beliefs are like the silent scripts running through our lives. They are formed from the things we have been told, experiences we've had, and even the stories we have told ourselves over the years. Picture a garden. Every thought or experience is a seed. Some seeds grow into beautiful flowers, such as courage and hope, while others sprout weeds of doubt and fear. Take, for instance, a man named Alex. As a child, Alex loved painting. His walls were adorned with sketches and vibrant colors. One day, a teacher unknowingly criticized his artwork, claiming it wasn't real art. Alex, saddened by those words, buried his passion under layers of self-doubt and turned away from his art for years. Alex's belief that he wasn't a real artist dimmed his creative spark until later in his life, when he began to challenge the validity of that belief. He realized it was just one person's opinion and not a truth about his worth or talent. By shifting his belief, Alex revived his love for painting, creating art that brought joy and meaning, not only to him but to others. This new belief changed his reality. Beliefs impact how we act and perceive the world. If you believe you're capable, challenges become opportunities. If you believe you are not good enough, even simple tasks seem insurmountable. Recognizing these beliefs is the first step to changing your narrative. So how do we shift from limiting beliefs to empowering ones? Consider these steps. 1. Awareness. Begin by acknowledging your current beliefs. Listen to your thoughts and notice the recurring themes. Carry a small notepad, and whenever a doubtful thought emerges, jot it down. Over time, patterns will emerge, and you'll begin to see which beliefs truly serve you and which do not. 2. Challenge and question. For every belief that tells you "I can't," ask yourself, why not? And what if I can consider the evidence? Did you fail once or twice, and have you let those setbacks define you? Question the roots of your belief and consider alternate outcomes. 3. Replace and empower. Once identified negative beliefs can be transformed. Suppose you have the belief "I'm not smart enough." Replace it with "I can learn anything I set my mind to." Reinforce these new beliefs daily. Repeat them often. Let them become your new truth, just as Alex did when he shed his old fear and embraced his truth as an artist. 4. Visualize and act. Imagine the person you want to become, backed by the new beliefs you wish to hold. How do they act? What does their day look like? Describe this version of yourself in detail and begin to embody those characteristics through your actions. Belief gains strength from action. With each step taken, the belief solidifies. 5. Surround yourself wisely. Engage with people who uplift and encourage growth. Just like fruitful soil nourishes plants, surrounding yourself with those who believe in your potential nurtures positive beliefs. Belief is a transformative power that lies within your grasp. It can guide you towards achieving greatness or hold you back from realizing your full potential. By understanding your beliefs and conscious choosing those that inspire you, start weaving a reality that reflects your dreams and aspirations. Remember, every great achievement began with a single belief, usually in the heart of someone who dared to feel it deeply. Let the power of belief become your ally and lead you to the life you envision. The doorway of possibility stands open, and belief is the key to step through it. Chapter 4. Mastering habits of success. Habits are the silent architects of our lives, guiding our daily actions in ways we may not even notice. They have the power to shape our destiny, either leading us towards success or pulling us into patterns that hold us back. In mastering habits, we lay the foundation for a successful life. Understanding habits. Habits are more than just actions repeated over time. They are ingrained patterns that the brain creates to save effort. Imagine if every day you had to consciously decide to brush your teeth or drink water. It would be exhausting. Thankfully, habits help us automate these tasks. The key to success lies in intentionally designing the habits that serve us. This begins with identifying what success looks like for us. Maybe it's waking up early to start your day with a focus and calm. Maybe it's dedicating 30 minutes every day to learn a new skill or exercise. Once you know what success looks like, you can build habits that naturally propel you there. Creating effective habits. Building new habits requires a mix of patience, consistency, and the right environment. Start small. Let's say you want to read more. Instead of beginning with a daunting goal like finishing a book every week, start with reading 5 pages a day. Small, manageable changes are more likely to become sustainable habits. Consistency is crucial. Commit to your habit every day around the same time. With repetition, your brain will register this as a new routine, shifting from effortful action to automatic behavior. Set up an environment that supports your habit. If you want to start eating healthily, ensure your refrigerator and pantry are stocked with nutritious options. Make good choices. The easiest choice: breaking free from destructive habits. Destructive habits sneak up on us and often feel like second nature. Breaking them can be challenging, but not impossible. First, become aware of the habits. Trigger and reward. For example, snacking every time you feel stressed. The trigger is stress. The reward is a momentary comfort. Once you know your triggers and rewards, you can disrupt the cycle. Find a healthier reward to replace the negative habit. If stress leads to snacking, perhaps a brisk walk or deep breathing could serve the same soothing purpose. Building systems for success beyond individual habits. Having systems in place that support your goals, transform your life. Systems are the frameworks that make following your habits easier. If your goal is to save money, a system might be setting up automatic transfers to a savings account every payday. Systems remove the choice factor, making following through with good habits automatic. They save you from having to rely solely on willpower, which can be unreliable. Aligning habits with goals. For habits to truly be effective, they must align with what you want to achieve in life. Reflect on your long-term goals and evaluate if your daily habits bring you closer to or further from them. If your goal is to become healthier, does sitting for long periods or skipping meals align with that vision? Once clarity is attained, adjust what you do daily to walk steadily towards your dreams in the journey of life. Habits are our ever-faithful guides. By intentionally crafting and nurturing positive habits, breaking free from those that hinder, and establishing supportive systems, we position ourselves gracefully on the path to success. It is through these repeated actions that we truly become the architects of our destiny. Chapter 5. The Art of Commitment. Commitment is the hidden engine driving us toward our dreams. It is more than just a promise, it's a steadfast dedication that turns aspirations into achievements. Without commitment, our ambitions float away, never quite reaching the realm of reality. Let's delve into why commitment is crucial and how to keep it burning fiercely, even when life throws curveballs. Imagine standing at the base of a mountain. The peak represents your highest goals, the place you dream of reaching. Commitment is the resolve that keeps your feet moving, one step after another, even when the path is steep. It's what helps you push through when everything inside you is begging for a break. This dedication is what transforms mere wishes into relentless pursuits. Consider Mia, an aspiring artist who dreams of showcasing her work in an international gallery, but dreams need more than desire. They require action. Mia commits to painting every day regardless of her mood. Some days the canvas taunts her with blankness, but her commitment nudges her to pick up the brush. Slowly, her dedication crafts her skill, piece by piece, leading her toward her dream. Gallery commitment also demands acknowledging uncomfortable truths. It means recognizing when excuses hold you back and facing them head-on. It's about knowing that every setback is a setup for a comeback. Here's how you can nurture unwavering commitment to your own goals. 1. Set clear intentions. Define what you truly want to achieve. Clarity fosters strong commitment. Write down your goal in simple words. Make it tangible. 2. Break it down. Large goals can be daunting. Break them into smaller, manageable tasks. This not only makes them easier to tackle, but reinforces commitment with every small victory. 3. Find your why. Dig deep. Understand why your goal matters to you. This personal connection fuels persistence, helping you stay committed when motivation wanes. 4. Create a ritual. Develop daily or weekly rituals that align with your goals. These habits become your anchor, ensuring that commitment is part of your routine. 5. Visualize success. Spend a few minutes each day visualizing your success. Feel the triumph of achieving your goal. This practical imagination keeps your commitment laser-focused. 6. Celebrate progress. Take time to acknowledge and appreciate your progress. Celebrating reinforces the positive connection to your commitment, boosting your morale and motivation. Remember that commitment isn't about never faltering. It's about getting back up every time you do. When challenges arise, embrace them. They are the weights that strengthen your resolve and prove your dedication. Commitment requires resilience, the grit to persevere despite setbacks. There will be days of doubt, times where each step feels heavy with hesitation. It is during these moments your true commitment shines. It's about revisiting your intentions, reaffirming your why, and choosing deliberately and courageously to continue on your path in mastering the art of commitment. Equip yourself with the ability to continuously forge ahead. It's a lifelong dance between desire and action that births success. With each promise kept to yourself, you transform dreams into reality. Footstep by deliberate footstep, let your commitment soar, and with it watch your dreams unfold. Chapter 6. Embracing change and uncertainty. Change is like the wind. It can be a gentle breeze that refreshes and excites us, or a powerful gust that shakes everything up. Nevertheless, change is inevitable. It can be transformative when we choose to embrace it rather than resist. Consider the story of Alex, who had worked at the same company for 10 years. One day, the company announced a massive restructuring that meant Alex's job would change significantly. At first, he felt anxious and uncertain, unsure of what the future held. But instead of becoming paralyzed by fear, Alex decided to see this change as an opportunity for growth. Alex re-evaluated his skills and passions, realizing he had long been interested in digital marketing. He took a few online courses and over time discovered a new career path that brought him more fulfillment than he ever imagined. By embracing change, Alex didn't just adapt, he thrived. Uncertainty often feels uncomfortable, much like standing on a bridge that wobbles underfoot. But what if we could see uncertainty as a playground instead of a perilous path? It is where creativity and innovation are born. Embracing uncertainty doesn't mean blindly leaping into the unknown, but rather stepping into it with eyes wide open and willingness to learn and adapt. Think about the seasons of nature. Trees shedding their leaves seem like a loss, but they do so not with despair, but with the trust that new growth will come. Similarly, our journey through life requires us to let go of outdated beliefs and practices to make way for fresh, vibrant possibilities. The key to embracing change is maintaining a mindset of curiosity and openness. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this experience? How can this change make me better? Viewing change through this lens transforms fear into excitement and anxiety into anticipation. Moreover, building resilience is crucial. Consider an athlete who faces an unexpected injury. Instead of giving up, they focus on rehabilitation and training their mental game, emerging stronger, both physically and mentally. Resilience means adapting, staying flexible, and bouncing back from setbacks with a renewed sense of purpose. Another powerful tool in embracing change is gratitude. When faced with uncertainty, it's easy to focus on what we might lose. Instead, shift your perspective to what you have and what you can gain. Gratitude fosters a positive outlook, helping you see opportunities instead of obstacles. Finally, as you navigate through life's changes, remember to stay connected with your support network. Sharing your concerns with friends, family, or mentors not only lightens the emotional load, but also opens doors to advice and different perspectives that can help you see your situation more clearly. Embracing change and uncertainty is not about having everything figured out, but about having faith in your ability to handle whatever comes your way. It's about turning the unpredictability of life into your ally instead of your adversary. By accepting the ebb and flow of life's transitions, you position yourself for continuous personal development and a more fulfilling journey. In the next chapter, we'll explore how cultivating gratitude and positivity can further enhance our ability to face life challenges with grace and joy. Remember, each step you take into the unknown is a step toward your greater self. Embrace change and transform uncertainty into boundless possibilities. Chapter 7. Cultivating gratitude and positivity. Gratitude is often described as the secret ingredient in the recipe of success. It's the simple act of appreciating the good that is already present in our lives, far from being just a polite thank you. Gratitude is a profound mindset that has the power to transform how we see our world and ourselves. Imagine waking up each morning with a sense of thankfulness for the day ahead. This practice immediately sets a positive tone for the hours to come. When we start our day acknowledging the things we are grateful for, our minds behave like a compass, naturally seeking out more positivity as the day unfolds. Consider the writer, despite rejections, chooses to be grateful for the opportunity to write every day. Their mindset attracts inspiration and resiliency, enabling them to persevere even when challenges arise. Gratitude is the lens through which we can view our world as a place of abundance rather than scarcity. When we focus on what we have instead of what we lack, we open ourselves to limitless possibilities. An example can be seen in the life of a young entrepreneur who, when faced with the loss of a business deal, reflects instead on the skills and experiences gained from the venture. This perspective keeps them motivated and opens the door to innovative solutions in future endeavors. There are numerous practices to cultivate gratitude. Effectively, start by keeping a gratitude journal every evening. Jot down 3 things you are thankful for, It can be as big as a friend's unwavering support or as small as enjoying a quiet moment with a cup of tea. This practice trains your brain to focus on positive experiences, rewiring it over time to automatically search for positivity. Another technique is to express your gratitude openly. Write a heartfelt note or verbally express thanks to people when they positively impact your life. This act not only uplifts you, but also brightens someone else's day, creating a ripple effect of positivity and goodwill. Recognize that your appreciation can inspire others to adopt this mindset, magnifying its impact within your community. Positivity, a sibling to gratitude, deserves equal attention. A positive mindset does not deny the realities of life, but chooses to see potential and lessons in every situation. Think of a student who faces difficulty in their studies. By holding a positive outlook, they stay motivated, seeking out solutions such as extra tutoring or study groups. Instead of giving up, surround yourself with positive influences. Whether it's people or content, make sure that you are ingesting words and ideas that build you up. This environment acts as nourishment for your soul, catalyzing personal growth. Set boundaries with negativity. Consciously decide to replace pessimistic thoughts with empowering affirmations like "I have the strength to overcome challenges." In summary, gratitude and positivity are powerful allies on your journey towards personal development. When you wholeheartedly embrace gratitude and nurture positivity, you unlock the potential within yourself and inspire those around you. The path becomes clearer, motivation grows stronger, and success feels not only attainable, but abundant. Inspire others with your example, and remember that your journey is brightened by every step of thankfulness. Chapter 8. Forging authentic connections. In the journey of personal and professional fulfillment, relationships hold a vital place. They can uplift our spirits, provide support, and push us toward our goals. However, these connections need to be authentic, grounded in respect, understanding, and genuine exchange for them to truly enrich our lives. Here we explore the art of building and maintaining these authentic connections. Understanding authenticity. Authenticity begins with being true to ourselves. It means knowing our values, recognizing our strengths, and acknowledging our imperfections. When we interact with others from a place of authenticity, we allow them to see the real us. This opens doors to genuine connections. Since we are not hiding behind facades. Picture a craftsman who takes pride in their work, never cutting corners. This craftsman pours their true self into each piece, and customers value their authenticity. Similarly, when we allow others to see our authentic selves, we become more relatable and easier to connect with. Active listening. One of the foundations of authentic connections is active listening. It goes beyond hearing words. It means genuinely focusing on what the other person is saying. When someone talks to us and we actively listen, we show that we value them and their perspectives. Consider a friend who always seems to know just the right thing to say. Not because they're overly insightful, but because they genuinely listen to your concerns. By being present and paying attention to others, we naturally form deeper connections that are built on mutual respect, empathy, and understanding. To build meaningful connections, it's crucial to practice empathy. This involves putting ourselves in the other person's shoes and understanding their feelings. Empathy allows us to forge connections grounded in understanding rather than judgment. Imagine a colleague who faces personal challenges. Instead of dismissing their struggles, you take a moment to understand their situation. This act of compassion often leads to a supportive work environment where authentic relationships can flourish. Effective communication. Clear and honest communication is vital for maintaining authentic connections. Involves expressing yourself in a way that is both assertive and respectful, ensuring you are understood while considering the other person's feelings. Think of a team navigating a challenging project. Those who communicate openly about challenges and solutions often discover ways to work together effectively. Through transparent communication, relationships can thrive instead of being hindered by misunderstandings. Building trust. Trust serves as the bedrock of authentic connections. Trust grows when individuals consistently demonstrate reliability, honesty, and integrity. It's earned over time through small, consistent actions. Consider a mentor who always keeps their promises and provides genuine guidance. People are drawn to them not only for their expertise, but because their reliability fosters a safe space for true connection. Mutual respect. Mutual respect means appreciation. Each person's uniqueness and accepting differing views without imposing your own. When we respect others, we invite a culture of openness and collaboration. Visualize a dinner party where guests come from diverse backgrounds, yet the conversations are enriched and lively because everyone respects each other's perspectives. Mutual respect creates an atmosphere where authentic connections can be established. Genuine exchange. Authentic connections are mutually beneficial, involving a genuine exchange of ideas, emotions, and support. It's about giving and receiving, equally enhancing both parties' lives. Recall a book club where members all contribute their thoughts on a particular story. Each person gains new insights through the collective sharing of ideas, embodying a genuine exchange. In conclusion, forging authentic connections isn't about having an extensive network, it's about cultivating relationships that offer. Chapter 9, Conquering Fear, Doubt. Fear and doubt. These two shadows can halt us in our tracks, making even the simplest steps on our journey feel like insurmountable hurdles. But what if they were merely signals, guides, urging us to confront and conquer them? By turning fear and doubt into opportunities for growth, we can transform our lives. Imagine you want to learn to swim. Every time you think about getting in the water, your heart races. The idea of diving into the unknown, of potentially sinking, fills you with dread. Fear is your body's natural reaction to perceived danger, but in this case, it's based on a false belief that you can't swim. Doubt then whispers, maybe you'll never learn. The first step in conquering fear and doubt is understanding them. Recognize that fear is often exaggerated. Imagine that your mind is a projector in a dark theater that plays the same scary movie on loop. But what if you changed the film? What if you flooded the room with light and saw that it was just a screen with no real danger? Start small. Adjust how you perceive fear. Rather than seeing it as a wall, see it as a door. On the other side lies potential and growth. When facing the water, take tiny steps first. Put your toe in. Notice you are safe. Then your foot. Slowly walk in until the fear starts to diminish. With each step, your belief system shifts from "I am unable" to "this isn't so bad." Next, tackle doubt by recalling past victories. Doubt drives on the assumption that we don't have enough experience or skill. Reflect on moments when you overcame difficulties. Did you once trip while running but now find yourself enjoying it? See, you can improve and adapt. Sometimes doubt comes from comparing ourselves to others. Remember, everyone has a different pace and path. Lean on support. Sometimes we need a friend to give us that push or cheer us on. Surround yourself with positive influences. Remember Jack, who as a budding musician feared playing in front of others. By joining a local band, he realized he wasn't alone. Encouragement and honest feedback helped him overcome his stage fright. Practicing visualization is powerful too. Close your eyes and imagine yourself succeeding. Picture yourself swimming, not with fear but with joy. The more detailed your vision, the more your brain believes it's achievable. Lastly, take action despite fear and doubt. Action changes thoughts from "I can't" to "I am doing it." Courage isn't the absence of fear, it's acting in spite of it. See fear not as a red light, but as a signal you're on the edge of a new adventure. It pushes you to exceed self-imposed boundaries. In embracing fear and doubt, realize it's okay to feel uncertain. They can be stepping stones instead of stumbling blocks. Every time you confront them, you become a little braver, a bit stronger. Each small conquest builds your confidence. directs you closer to the life your heart desires. Fear and doubt will come and go sometimes, taking us by surprise. When they do, greet them with curiosity, not resistance. Question them, what are you here to teach me? Fear and doubt, when understood and managed, can be incredible teachers in our journey to self-betterment. By learning to navigate these emotions, we unlock our potential and become unstoppable. Remember, the growth you seek often lies on the other side of fear. Here's your invitation to step through the door. Chapter 10. Living with passion. Passion is the fire that fuels life's most beautiful adventures. It is the energy that pushes us to wake up each morning with excitement and anticipation. When we live with passion, the world around us becomes more vibrant, and our actions gain depth and meaning. First, it's important to understand what passion truly means. Passion is not just a fleeting interest or casual hobby. It's something that makes your heart race and occupies your thoughts, even in quiet moments. It's the thing that charges you up, enabling you to work with a seeming boundless energy. Consider the story of a teacher who, despite the challenges of her profession, finds endless joy and satisfaction in seeing her students learn and grow. Her passion for education turns long hours and difficult obstacles into opportunities, not burdens. Her enthusiasm is contagious, a beacon that draws both her students and colleagues toward her vision. This teacher demonstrates that when you identify your passion, difficulties become stepping stones to success. To discover your passion, start by asking yourself, what activities make me lose track of time? What do I long to learn and do, no matter the circumstances? Once you have your answers, take simple steps toward incorporating these passions into your daily life. This could mean setting aside time each week for hobbies or finding ways to connect your day job with your passion. The musician who plays his instrument every evening finds solace and fulfillment that transcends the day-to-day grind. Is alive in those moments, living each note with all of his being. This level of commitment to passion is what energizes and soothes the soul. It allows him not only to grow his skills, but also to impact lives around him through the power of music. Passion intertwines with professional life as well. Imagine an entrepreneur who loves innovation and refuses to settle for less. Her passion drives her to explore creative solutions. Even when others may see only problems, she takes bold steps, learning from failures, and finds joy in every lesson life throws her way. Her passionate approach catalyzes breakthroughs that ripple through her industry. Remember, living with passion does not mean eliminating all other aspects of life. Balance is key. Passion should uplift you, not overwhelm you. Avoid the trap of neglecting other responsibilities by nurturing a healthy balance between your passions and your everyday commitments. Finally, living with passion requires resilience. Setbacks might come, but let your passion be your anchor. Learn to adapt and adjust your path. Passion doesn't mean an absence of struggles. It means finding reasons to persevere despite them. Challenge yourself to remain positive and resilient, holding your passionate vision close, but being flexible along the journey. As you embrace your passions and integrate them into your life, pay attention to others' responses, family, friends, colleagues, often pursuing your own passion. Inspires people around you, influencing them to find their own paths to happiness and fulfillment. Passion has a unique way of multiplying itself, sparking joy and creativity beyond what we might initially imagine. Live with passion, not just for the dreams and achievements it promises, but for the life it breathes into the everyday moments. Passion is the catalyst that transforms mundane existence into a rich and meaningful tapestry of experiences. Let your passion guide your actions, lift your spirits, and embolden you to live every day with enthusiasm and purpose. Chapter 11. Setting and Achieving Bold Goals. Setting bold goals is like lighting a fire within you, pushing you to reach beyond what you once thought was possible. Bold goals expand your limits and awaken a drive you might not have known you had. In this chapter, we'll explore how to set ambitious yet achievable goals and follow through on them with a clear step-by-step process. Understanding bold goals. Setting bold goals means defining aspirations that are challenging and exciting, and not just easy wins. They should inspire you to grow and stretch your potential. Imagine you're an artist who dreams of showcasing your work in a prominent gallery. That's a bold goal. It's not your everyday task, and achieving it will take vision and effort. 1. Define your vision. Start with a clear vision of what you want to achieve. Close your eyes and imagine in vivid detail what reaching your goal looks like. Picture yourself at the gallery with people admiring your art. Write this vision down to make it tangible. This step is crucial as it forms the foundation for your goal setting. 2. Break it down. Bold goals can feel overwhelming, so break them into smaller, manageable tasks. Continuing with our example, the artist might need to create a series of artworks, build a portfolio, research galleries, and reach out to curators. These steps are more approachable and prevent the goal from feeling impossible. 3. Set SMART goals. Ensure each smaller task is SMART: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. For example, research 10 galleries by the end of the month is a SMART goal. It clarifies what needs to be done and sets a deadline, making it actionable. 4. Create an action plan. Write down your steps and tasks in a detailed action plan. This serves as a roadmap, keeping you on track and helping you measure progress using timelines. Apps can keep you motivated and organized as you can visually see your path. 5. Commit and take action. Commitment is the fuel for achieving bold goals. Decide today that you will pursue your plan, no matter the odds. Embrace discipline and set aside time each day to work towards your goals. Remember, small steps accumulate into big achievements. 6. Adapt and learn as you pursue your goals. Be ready to adapt. Challenges and setbacks are inevitable. Learn from each experience and adjust your plan as needed. But never lose sight of your vision. Persistence is key to overcoming obstacles. 7. Celebrate successes. Recognize and celebrate each milestone. No matter how small, rewarding yourself for progress boosts motivation and reinforces your commitment to achieving your bold goal. This might mean treating yourself to a nice meal, taking a day off to relax. Conclusion: your bold future setting and achieving bold goals transforms dreams into reality. It's about seeing what's possible, making a plan, and ardently pursuing it. Like our artist friend, the potential exists within you to achieve great things by setting bold goals. Following through, you're crafting a life full of purpose and passion. So go on, dream big, take that first step, and watch as your world unfolds in ways you once only imagined. Your journey begins with the decision to set bold goals and the determination to make them happen. Chapter 12. The Power of Reflection and Growth. As we navigate through life, achieving our goals is but a milestone. Not the destination. True fulfillment stems from an ongoing journey of reflection and growth. This chapter aims to emphasize the importance of looking back at our life experiences, embracing the lessons they provide, and using them as stepping stones for continual growth. Understanding self-reflection. Self-reflection is the practice of introspection and thoughtful analysis of one's own thoughts, emotions, and actions. It's about pausing and giving yourself the space to understand your journey, asking questions like, what have I achieved so far? What experiences have shaped me? What lessons have both my successes and failures taught me? Reflecting helps us gain insight into our behavior, values, and life's direction. Insight that is crucial for personal growth. Learning from experiences. Every encounter, whether triumphant or challenging, holds wisdom if we choose to acknowledge it. Consider a young mother who juggles between work and her child's needs. Initially, she struggles with balancing both, but soon realizes that every mistake is an opportunity to learn. Through reflection, she identifies strategies that work, discards those that don't, and eventually masters the balance. Her growth emerges not from perfection, but from embracing imperfection. As a teacher, embracing failures as opportunities. Failures often come branded as setbacks, but they are in truth some of the most profound instructors. If we perceive failure not as an end but as a lesson, it transforms into a powerful tool for growth. Picture a musician who dreams of playing in a prestigious orchestra, but repeatedly fails audition. Each failure initially seems disheartening, yet upon action, it reveals specific areas for improvement through persistence and targeted practice. Those initial rejections evolve into a coveted acceptance, proof that growth flourishes when nourished by reflection and perseverance. Seeking new growth opportunities. Life's beauty lies in its continuous offering of chances to expand our horizons. Personal growth does not cease at accomplishing goals. It ignites a hunger for new experiences and learning. Envision an individual who, after years of self-improvement, achieves a personal aspiration of running a marathon. Rather than seeing this achievement as the pinnacle, they use the insight gained from their self-reflective experience to explore other ambitions, like mentoring aspiring runners or even tackling triathlons. Ongoing journey of reflection and growth. The relationship between reflection and growth is cyclical. Reflection inspires growth, and growth brings forth new areas for reflection. By embracing this cycle, we enable ourselves to remain adaptable and open-minded, traits that are crucial for thriving in an ever-changing world. In conclusion, remember that reflections are not merely backward glances, but tools that light up the path forward. They urge us to celebrate victories, learn from setbacks, and continuously evolve. Your journey of growth does not end with your current goals. It carries on, offering infinite avenues for development and transformation. May each reflection strengthen your resolve and each lesson enrich your path. Let us commit not to perfection, but to a lifetime of growth and renewed potential.
Thank you for listening to this audiobook.